It's always good to come on with laughter.
Yes,
It
it
says
is.
we're live already. Look at that. We got 2 people.
All right.
It didn't make us tick down.
Happy astrological new year and equinox, spring equinox, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was fabulous, beautiful spring day here in Michigan, so I can't complain.
Yes, here in Indiana too. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful in Florida, but
Shut up, kitty.
so
I love you.
Hey,
hello
Gail.
everybody. Hi
Miss
Gail. Hi
Kate,
Sue.
Sue,
Hi.
Heather. Gail, that was a good catch on our video today. I wish I could say that was paranormal, but it wasn't.
What was that?
When I was doing the intro, the front door like opened behind me. It was just the director unlocking it and opening it.
You know what? I didn't even catch that.
You know, I do have a lead for you, Stephanie.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you should go up and visit Amy and follow her around because she keeps having spirits literally show up, talk to her, and then leave. And also she's like, oh God, that wasn't real. I mean, that wasn't in this life. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So-
Hey, Sue, Paula, and Steven. Steven, are you still, you were just live a little bit ago. Sean. There's somebody that's a Facebook user.
Happy
Yes.
New Year. Oh, I can look. Hold on. I can look
See
for
if
the
they're on
face.
yours or mine. If you haven't given StreamYard permission, it'll just put you as FU, Facebook user. Sorry, I had to.
You got stuck.
That
You
was
got-
that was Jennifer from Canada.
Jennifer from Canada.
Now
Hi,
we know.
Dusty.
Hi, Dusty.
All right. So we're here because it's a party. It's an astrological new year. And of course, first we set our intentions.
That's right. Kitty, why don't you, before we set the intention, real quick, why don't you tell everybody why today is the astral, or do you want to set the intention first?
It doesn't matter. Today, Aries began. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It began today, quite the numbers, at 11:33. Aries officially began, which is the beginning of the cycle once again. And so part of the thing you read for the astrological new year is what the moon's in and what major planets are happening today. It's a happening kind of day. And when I looked back at last year's, boy, if we think back, Amy, it was 1 year ago today we did this. And it was, Stephanie, it was just before you went on with us. Boy, life was a bit different back then.
Yeah, it was.
It really
sure.
was. She's got jumpers all coming out wanting her to give a message. So
I do.
we set an intention because when you get together in a group, the idea is to keep kind of a little focused. Good luck with the three of us, you know, on
You
what
never
it
told
is.
me
But
that.
oh yeah. Yes, I have. Squirrel. And so the intention
No,
here,
it's not squirrel, it's ghost.
yeah.
Ghost.
Sorry.
So the intention here is to celebrate and kick off this new year, this new energy with a little bit of information, a few little goals for our greatest and highest good, and that we are here today as a community to talk and to laugh and to celebrate what has gone behind us and what's to come in this brand new astrological year and what are the stars going to bring us. So we're going to let Stephanie start after this intention of where we are.
Yes.
What the cards are telling us.
That's right. So I just want to say hi to a few people. Hey, Wayside, Wade, and Cornish. I don't know what the Cornish Conjuring's name is. If you could let us know what your actual first name is. Heather, Shan, Dusty. I think we got everybody then.
Mary.
Awesome. Mary. I was looking right at her and just didn't say her name. All right.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Right. Okay, so what I wanted to do is what we normally do. Hey, Robin. What we normally do when we start one of our optimized classes is we do a moon. I do a moon reading for whatever moon it is. whatever moon phase it is. Today is a waning moon. So
In
I'm going Haley.
Scorpio.
Oh my gosh, it's Haley from Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. I'm so sorry, Haley. I knew that. Okay, so the waning moon, we just had the full moon the other day, and so it's just now starting to lose its light. And this first card is, what do we need to release? Well, this is interesting. We need to release that we need to believe in the impossible, the blue moon.
Ooh.
So, I mean, we don't want to release the impossible, but we want to release all of those things that we've been trying to manifest that we feel are impossible. Release them out to the universe because you've done all you can. All right. And then the next thing is, what will help you is knowing when you release that, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So you have a personal issue that's going to reach resolution. And then what will help you accept and surrender and release and, be okay with that is knowing that confidence is your key. New moon in Leo, confidence is your key. And then the final one is the final outcome. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries.
It's Aries.
That's a spot-on message right there.
Yes.
It is a spot-on message because the beginning of a new year is exactly like a new moon, only magnified. And it's, of course, always Aries, the beginning. So that's where we are.
And the one that just had to be read, the one that jumped out extra, is you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. And it is a gibbous moon right now. You're very close. So we just need to release that things that we want to happen are going to happen to the universe. We have a personal issue that's going to reach resolution. We have to have confidence in that, and it's time to take action, and we're very, very close to achieving our goal. Yes, Wayside Wade, release that shit. Hi, Eva. We're so happy to have you.
Hi, Kira.
Hi, Kira. Oh my gosh, lots of people. Okay, cool. I will keep these for later if we want to revisit.
Okay. And we probably should start to keep a list.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We're not keeping a list.
Well, I haven't been.
I've been busy. Okay.
So
we need to keep a list.
All right. Well, we'll start in a minute. Who wants card reading, and then we'll try.
Yes.
To go back and do that. But anyway, so I wanted to talk a little bit about how an astrological new year starts. And so one of the things you look at when it's an astrological new year is the moon, of course, because the moon is such a big player, and where the planets are as you start this year. So just to give you an example, the astrological new year last year was Gemini. It was all about the creativeness. It was all about experiencing, and that things were changing at many, many levels. Communication was going to be changing. Things were in a big shift. That's Gemini. Gemini is the duality. And of course, if we think about how this year played out, oh yeah. So, and how that has come forward. So today we are really looking at the transformation of structure, and it's in this spark with Aries, because Aries, of course, is the first sign. It's a cardinal sign, and it's all about beginnings. And the moon is in Scorpio. The moon wants us. It went into Scorpio this morning at 10:45 a.m., which, by the way, numerology-wise is an 11.
Go Scorpio!
Yeah, and it's an 11, so it's a master builder. So this year is about master building. This year is about the transformation of what we want to start. So in a bigger picture, we have Mercury is perfectly aligning today with Jupiter. So this communication, this ability to seek what we want, they're all in Pisces, in the planet of luck, is lining up to start our new year. So this is a great time. Exercise, guys, is to, what is it I want to start, and what is it that I want good fortune to bring me? And so, Stephanie, your cards are absolutely perfect. It is limitless. Let go of that. You have limits. I can put it all out there. There's none of this, well, I don't want to ask for that. That's me. Nope. Today, that planet is aligned with it. You can attune your intuition because of Mercury. What is it I really want? And this time, put forward what you really want. Not in a casual way, because there are no boundaries in this Pisces energy that these two have lined up in this Aries. So it's sparking to move forward. The other thing that makes this incredible is that this is a day to plant the seeds of dreams because of that alignment. Meanwhile, you've got the moon coming by to transform what's ever in the way to get it moving ahead. So you have that magic Scorpion energy for the year. It's set up for the year that you can transform. Sometimes it's going into the darkness to get the light, but there is change on the horizon. You can either navigate it or you can let it just happen. I'm going for navigate personally. So part of what's going to happen is, so for the next 9 days, I'm going to challenge you to kind of see what new things are creeping into your awareness, because this is a lot like that new moon where we set intentions. And right now, the stars are not giving us a picture of the vision. The stars are not giving us like the bolder picture, but they're asking us to dream for what we want to be happening. And so, 2 big dates coming up. One of them is April 12th. Then we have an eclipse in Taurus, a solar eclipse in Taurus, and Taurus is a big player this year. Taurus, the sign of benevolence and stability, is also where the world's north node is. So we have no accident. We have an eclipse in that, double that energy. And then on the 10th of May, Jupiter moves into out of Pisces into Aries. And again, this expansion on what we want and what we need. So we've got this first 9 days of Aries that is going to be showing us what we're dreaming into existence. So on the April 12th, the reason that's such a big deal is Neptune and Jupiter align exactly. And so that's the planet of spirit and the planet of expansion. In Pisces, the ultimate planet of flow and higher consciousness, called often the Ascended Masters, align exactly on April 12th for you to get a really big snap. The last time this happened was in 1856. So,
What?
yes, 1856 was the last time they aligned. So you're going to get in this first few days of Aries an idea that's going to help you get ready for that Pisces Aries moving from Pisces in, Jupiter moving from Pisces in to Aries in May. But in between, you're going to have this exact conjunction with spirit and intuition, and there will be spirits walking around. So this is a good time, all you folks out there in the paranormal world. You're going to see a lot of activity, and there's a lot of activity. We're being called for these new starts because 2023 is really quite the projection for all of us. So it's a pretty exciting time. We really are moving out of that. Still got some of it. Still have some Pluto things happening in that. But boy, there's just a new spark on the horizon. And this next time of Aries, we can get going. We'll be able to see where to put our energy. So, pretty cool, huh? What a new year compared to our Gemini. Oh, we're still slopping through what was 2020. This is really, so in this next 9 days, pay attention to what's coming forward for you that you want to cross over in that new beginning.
What's the exact date? What's the date of this that hasn't happened since 1856?
April 12th.
That's what I thought. Okay.
April 12th.
That's
That's the day I'm heading
Jupiter.
home from Florida after visiting kitties. So, okay.
I wonder if that's significant.
Oh, I bet it is. I mean, what's really interesting for the real astrological geeks out there is that we're going across these same degrees that Chiron, the wounded healer, has been traveling. And Jupiter is going to come right behind and expand those wounds that have been healing into new learning, new soul growth. So there's a lot of karmic stuff being released. This
Yeah.
is the manifesto window, guys. Get your manifesting on, and what
Awesome.
and what you want to see and what's coming up for you. So anyway,
Alright.
love a good
Awesome.
nap. Yes.
Hi, Kim. Kim just jumped on while you were talking about all that. That is awesome.
So
Oh,
so
yeah.
happy
Yes,
New
Sean.
Year.
Yes. And just FYI, Christine needs to take a nap. She's on, are you still on the side of the highway, Christine? She's on her way back from a weekend in Nashville.
Oh,
So she definitely wants a nap. And they're stuck on the long side of the highway because of a big wreck.
oh no.
Yeah.
So
That's
But
the worst.
just a plug here. If anybody wants to learn how to manifest better and be their authentic self and more about what Kitty and we are speaking about tonight, a plug for Optimize Your Energy with the Moon and the Stars. We are going to be releasing a testimonial video after this, and we have a Facebook page we just made and an Instagram account. We're like all, being grown-ups and stuff, and we just got through our first 6 months and we have graduates. Amy's a graduate, and there are some graduates on this the video with us here, this live.
Yeah.
blessing, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. Thanks for stopping by. So anyway, yeah, if you're interested with all this manifesting going on, come on over and check us out.
Mhm.
And
Find out what the stars are going to tell you.
That's right. And this testimonial video will be shared everywhere. Okay, Haley, there will be a testimonial video, etc., that is on Get Spooky Society's YouTube, and then you can just reach out to me.
So I just want you guys to understand it's an exciting new year. Last year was kind of, this is like, wow, there's just so many opportunities for this new energy and this spirit working together with how we expand. So even though those folks out there in GSS world, our paranormal friends, there's going to be lots and lots of activities coming across in the next 6 weeks or so. So big doors opening.
Well, it seems very interesting to me that, 2020, the world shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then last year we were just trying to figure ourselves out. And then this year, with what you're saying, it sounds like we're just going to get back into we all have a new way of living.
Yeah.
So, and now
that's
it's time to like doing it.
That's the important point. We all know we want to live a different way. So now how are we going to make those new beginnings happen?
Right.
So,
exactly.
and we still have Pluto transforming everything. This is not all rainbows and unicorns, but at the same time, it is about new and what it is. This is about stepping into the time of Aries, our authentic self. And this is a lifetime of stepping up to our authentic self, what we're talking about. So,
Yep.
very cool. All right.
Sounds good.
I'm just putting in here my email so Haley can email me if she wants.
Wow,
Haley,
things are flying across the screen.
Yes,
We're going to have to go back and read this.
Haley, yes. If you want to email me at slgets3838@gmail.com, I can give you all the information. Ashley Page. Yep, I got you down, Ashley. All right, we got quite a list here. So, 6-month graduate. Yeah, Robin's a 6-month graduate too.
Yes.
All right, cool. Okay, so I'm going to say, Amy, you're to my right, so I'm going to have you go first. You have Christine.
I have who?
Christine, the one stuck in traffic.
The one stuck in traffic at the moment.
Oh.
And Kitty, you have her husband, John, who's stuck with her. And Heather, I'm doing you. And Heather, by the way, thank you. I saw that you've been plugging my cards. Thank you so much. I'm trying to work on my next deck.
All right. Okay.
Yes, I have everybody's name on the list except Stephen from Three Souls.
She's very efficient.
I'm very Virgo.
She's very Virgo. She's learning a little more about her Pisces, but she's very Virgo.
I was trying to be Pisces, But then, what happened was Kitty was being Pisces, and then I had to switch into Virgo.
Hey, I was talking to, so.
Is that Jennifer with the G that just says she wants a card? I've got her down.
Yes. And Thalia is her friend, so.
Oh, okay. So I'll
So
get her down.
2, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Christine, I got number 2, the High Priestess for you. And the High Priestess has all the answers. Let me see. Can you see that? So the High Priestess has all the answers, and they're coming down into her. They're being downloaded. She has the answers. It's about dreams, visions, intuition, spiritual experiences. But she has the answers within her. So let me see. Let me feel into this for a minute. So if there's things that you have been thinking about, nagging feelings about maybe not being on track, the answers will come to you, but you have the truth. They're within. So go within for the answers. Not sure if that's, let me see if I can get anything else. It's just about something, some type of direction that you're looking at right now. And those answers are coming to you. So we're just doing one card, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got a lot of people to
So
get
hopefully
through.
that makes sense. But again, it just feels like something, something you've been thinking about or a direction to take. And of course, what are we talking about? Manifesting and all those new things that we want to bring in. And so the answers are within you because you're the High Priestess. So don't get much better than that.
She's Queen of the Dale, that's for damn sure.
Well, and sitting by the side of the road, you can't make this stuff up. John, this is what I got. Surrender.
Oops.
So, I think there's a little bit of self explanation here. But it's also a 5, which means when you're 5, there's something else that you can use, John, to change the situation to help you surrender. And it happens to be in the heart. It's surrendering whatever is feeling beyond your power in that heart at the moment by the side of the road in an accident, waiting to see traffic. But there's something else to be learned to surrender, because 5 is change and 5 is a delightfulness in change. So, but you can't make this up.
And I just got, if you have tinted windows, then hey, just surrender to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're stuck in traffic. What else can you do?
Right.
So,
All right. Before I do Heather's, I want to say hi to Steven. He jumped on Facebook. And also the Bud Files. Which Bud File is on here are both of you. And I want to say one of your names is Joseph, and I can't remember the gal's name. Just let me know what your first names are, please. And then there's a Facebook user that says, "Hi guys, pull a few for me if you get a chance."
Cheryl is her name with an S. Sheryl.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. The next one that Amy, you're going to have is Sue Senden.
Okay.
You know what? I think Sue Banichevsky was on here too. So we're going to put her in here if she's still on here. And then Gail. Kitty, you have Gail, and then I'll do Sue B.
Okay.
All right. But for right now, I have got Miss Heather. Come hither with Heather. So Heather, I don't know if you're watching, but I have Watchers, Transpersonal. And it's a 60 or a 6. Sorry. 60 or a 6. Watchers, Transpersonal. So a 6 is talking about systems and routines and hygiene and duty. And what I'm seeing here is, if you can see this, it's like a big red rock. And it's like it looks like a lion at the top. There's a couple lions up there. And they've got this beautiful clear quartz crystal points coming out of the top of their heads. And so I feel like there is something, you just said you're putting together a paranormal team. there's something going on. Like you're the watchers, and you're going to see a lot. I feel like, this is your crown chakra up here. That's where you're bringing in some information. I feel like you're going to be bringing in some evidence here soon. It's all about duty and systems and stuff. I feel like you're putting together the right systems, and something is going to be revealed. Heather, I hope that makes sense. That was for you, my dear. All right.
Maya?
Yes, you are.
Okay, Sue Senden, my friend. All right, Sue, I got this card for you, and I really feel like this is a good card for you. It's Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? And I feel like that you're in a transition time. You've had some transitions in your life. There's a few more. There's more coming, but you're really being called to kind of step up into your soul, to really go in and say, and Kay said this in her when she was talking about the new year. What is it that you really, really want? What is it that you really desire? And I think you need to it feels like you need to hone into that a little more and really dig down deep into that soul and say, what is it that I really, really want? Pull in some of those pieces. It's a little fragmented feeling for you. So just pull into those pieces and maybe just really go within and really nail down what it is that your soul is calling you to do. I think that's a good card for you, Sue. I hope so.
And that was for Sue Senden.
Sue Senden, yes.
So I have Gail, and the first card that came out was Happy Success, and what came out with it was back and forth. So you've been going back and forth about something, and this is what you're looking at, is this happy success. And understand that whatever you do is this. It will be happy and successful. There is this trust piece. So in this next 9 days, what keeps coming up for you to do? Because this is what you're being called. And it is God forbid I put the glasses on to read. It's a number 8, which of course is the infinity sign. But 8 is all about the house of transformation. So whatever you've been going back and forth on, whatever you pick, that's the happy success. It's okay just to take the leap of faith.
Gail, let us know if that resonates with you, my dear. Awesome.
Sue, I'm so sorry you still have no heat. Oh, blessings for you there, girl.
That stinks. She says 4 days with no heat. Since the 4 days with no heat. I think she has some now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But she had 4 without, and she hasn't been herself. Okay, Amy, I'm going to do Sue B next. You are Paula.
Paula.
And Kitty, you have Jennifer with a G. And then I have Sean. And yes, I still have Thela on here, but I have Sean W next. All right, so I am reading for Sue B right now. Sue B, if you are still on here, your card is the Magician's Sword, Confidence in Your Magic, and it's a 10. Confidence in your magic. So a 10 is all about advancement. It's about career and ambition and advancement. But for those of us that, cool Gail, for those of us that do not have a career per se, it's about an advancement. What is that next ascension going to be for you? What is that next, what is your higher self asking you to do? So this card says, Spirit saying that you have this Magician's Sword. You have to have confidence in your magic. And I'm not sure exactly all of the irons you have in the fire right now, but I really feel like whatever it is that you're focused on the most right now, have confidence in that. Know that you have a magic sword. So Sue, if you're still on here, let us know if that resonated with you. And Robin, I have you down, my dear.
All right, on to Amy.
Okay, Paula. All right, Paula, the first card came out and then the second one just said it had to go with it. So, so sorry, but we'll make it quick. So the first card is boundaries. Can you see that? There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Boundaries. And so it says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, so this might be something that, let me see, let me feel into this a little bit. There's some boundaries that you need to establish, but part of it feels like the boundaries aren't there because you're not sure. You're not sure about something, so your boundaries are a little, I don't know, the word loose came to mind. They're just not, you're letting things, things or people kind of come in, and it's kind of blurring where your boundaries are at. You're being a little, I don't know, the word loose keeps coming through, and I don't know why. But the next card that came out is Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Can you see that? There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So you're being divinely guided. So what I feel this card is saying is because you're being divinely guided, you need to go and make sure you've got those boundaries, that those boundaries are strong. Because if you see all the hands reaching in, it just feels like, because you are unsure of something, that those hands are kind of getting into you. It's kind of a loose boundary. But know you're being divinely guided. And so with that knowledge, you can set those boundaries. Because the guidance from the divine is going to give you your answers and protect you from, all those hands that are coming in and trying to take your energy, if you will. So know you're divinely guided. Just go to that when you're feeling like, I don't want to do this, but maybe I should do this, where there's maybe a little wobble there. Go to your guides, because you're being divinely guided for that. I hope that makes sense.
Paula, let us know if that does, please.
So, my friend Jennifer in Canada, the number 1 has come up twice because 2 cards came out, and they came out immediately as soon as I got your name. And it's telling you that you've completed at the very base karmic. And then the other number is 19, which is 10, which is 1. Karmic completion, and that you've manifested this completion. You've come to understand that something is done because you manifested the end of it purposely for yourself. And it's 1. So you're right here with our Aries energy. You are starting. This is the number 1. This is the first sign of the zodiac, the first day of the first sign of the new year. So manifest away, my friend. Dream big today.
Awesome, Jennifer. That's awesome. Okay. So I have Sean W. next. I don't know if Wade is still on here, but Amy, you have Wayside Wade. And Miss Kitty, you have Dusty. And then I will have Shan. All right. So I have Sean W. next, my dear. I got Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. And it is a 15, which is a 6. So you're moving out of stagnation. You're like this Dust Devil. And this is like you are just spitting up. You're like, I get this like going around. You're just not going to take, this letting things go anymore. You're spinning around out of this stagnation of your systems and your health and your duties. And you're going for it. I just keep getting this. You're going for it. You're tired of the stagnation. You've done all the work you needed to do in the last couple of years, and you are going for it. And you're going to redo all your systems, and you're going to, redo what your duties are, and you're going to worry about your health, et cetera, and you're going to go for it. So let us know, Sean, if that works for you.
Okay. And I have Wayside Wade.
Wade. Mhm.
Wade. Okay, I wanted to make sure it was Wade. All right, Wayside Wade.
He has an awesome channel.
That's kind of a mouthful. Wayside Wade.
Yeah.
Anyways, the first card that I got for you was the Four of Cups. And this is about, I feel for you, missed opportunities. Maybe possibly a little bit of frustration with some opportunities maybe that's been missed. Maybe some, I don't want to say boredom, but just, like frustration, I guess is the good word, for some things that maybe you thought was coming, but they were missed. Wasn't exactly what you thought it was. But the card that came with it, and I barely started shuffling and they both fell out, was the Queen of Swords. Now, this doesn't really have anything to do with like the gender. So, because I'm assuming you're not female. But the Queen of Swords doesn't have anything to do with gender, but it's about speaking with wisdom and clarity. If you can see her, she's very confident. So she's very wise and logical, thoughtful. You can see she's very thoughtful there. So don't get the frustration or that's coming with the Four of Cups, which feels like you missed something. So just thoughtfully and with clarity and with the wisdom that you have, keep moving. Because even if something was missed, it only means something better's on its way. So
I love that. So Wayside Wade has a great channel. He just drives all over the place and sometimes lives in his car and he blogs about it. It's awesome. And he was just telling me how he wanted to go. He had a trip planned to the East Coast, but with gas, etc., he wasn't sure. He can be feminine at times. He wasn't sure if he would be able to do it because it was going to be a quick trip. So I don't know if that's maybe touching on decisions he's making around being able to keep his channel alive. So let us know, Wade, if and that's actually not his name. I forget what his actual real name is.
Okay. Yeah. Well, but
right.
That's good though, because the Queen then is saying, you're very wise and you have the clarity. So seek that and follow that because better opportunities are coming, even better than what you missed. So that's great.
All right, so Miss Dusty, I had my hands over both decks to see which one to pick for you, and it kind of sparked on both. And so the mostly it's this card was pulled up, and it's about your higher self, and there was a hidden motivation that is coming forth because the other card that came up was new beginnings. That's the vibration of today. It's that purple crown, new beginnings coming to you, and that your higher self has been behind some of your motivations that they have been hidden, but they're coming forth now. And so heed the call right there with you in this beginning. Very nice, Dusty. It feels really great.
It. I like that a lot, Dusty.
You know what, Kitty? And you know what that reminds me of is I heard someone talking today that I follow, and they were saying because it's Aries, and Aries is all about the head, that there'll be a really big emphasis on all of your senses, that most of them are in your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so the crown and all your chakras that are found in the head and just all your senses are really going to be heightened that evolve the head this year as well.
Right.
I don't know, that's popped into my head as you were talking about.
Hey.
The crown.
Excellent. Hello, Joy Hill. Thank you so much, my dear. All right. So I am going to be reading for Shan next. And then Miss Amy, you have Mary T.
Yeah.
And then Kitty, you have Haley. And then I have Robin.
Did you get Paula and Joy?
We already did Paula. And
Okay.
I've got Joy. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so Shan, the first card that came out was a 14, which is a 5, and it's a drifter. Experience life as it comes. Drifter, experience life as it comes. And that's a 5, so it's all about fun, right? So it's got this little ship, and this little ship is just drifting through this portal, if you will, like a long hallway portal. Yes, Ashley, I got you. A long portal. So what I'm seeing here is experience life as it comes. Have fun. Have more fun. Stop worrying so much about, the little things and just have more fun. And it's what I'm trying to do. And oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite cards. So this is a 12, and I'm actually feeling the need to. I'm trying to feel into this right now, but it looks like a butterfly or a dragonfly, and it's sky dancers surrender. Ah, okay. It's a 12. Sky dancers surrender.
Ooh, that's
So
pretty.
going along with that fun, surrender to the fun. Just like a dragonfly only lives for 30 days, so they got to live it all and they have fun. Surrender to the fun, girl. So Shan, yes, fun is big. Yes,
Yeah.
surrender to the fun, my dear.
Big party for the next 30 days. All right. Mary. Okay, Mary, this is a beautiful card. And it talks about sharing your voice, coming out of the cave, and expression. So, Mary, you've been hiding in the cave, I'm getting the feeling. Or Spirit is nudging you to kind of come out, to use your voice, to express yourself and what you want to do or what you believe. It's time for you. And this is like a lot of us probably can resonate with this message that we feel like we've been in a cave, but this is a cave of where you've surrounded yourself almost in safety. And it's just asking you, like, just take a little bit of a risk. And if you can see how beautiful it is outside of that cave, that, there's a big world out there. And I don't know why. It really feels like the universe is nudging you to just, well, and again, it's the energy, the Aries. Spark something, and just try something maybe that you have never tried before. That's what I'm feeling for you, Mary. I hope that resonates.
Very cool.
Awesome.
All right, Haley. Well, it was really interesting because as I was shuffling the yellow cards, this is a deck that it goes with the chakras, kept dancing in front of my eyes. One was success, and I thought it was just the yellow. And the card I pulled was Old Soul, another yellow card. And yellow is the solar plexus. And of course, it's the color of the sun. And the solar plexus is about following that gut. The other brain cells, they physically are the same brain cells that are in your head, is follow your old soul gut for your success. Whatever this is, feels like there's something you're grappling with and it kind of feels out. Follow the gut. Those brain cells in your stomach are taking you forward. And if you don't pay attention to them, your stomach ends up kind of getting at you. So really that old soul in you is calling you forth. And the other card, like I said, was success that I saw. So let me know if that, Haley, if that kind of resonates with you.
Yes, Haley is in Cornwall, and so she has a new channel now, but she's usually with her partner in crime. So, yeah, Haley, if you're still on here, let us know if that resonates.
I loved Cornwall, one of my favorite places in the world.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I drove my boyfriend at the time, his name was Clive, nuts. I want to go to Cornwall. I want to go to Cornwall. I want to go to Cornwall. So...
All right, so I am going to be reading for Robin next, and then I don't know if they're still on here, but we're going to do them anyway. And then Amy, you have Kira.
Sure.
And Kitty, you have Eva. And then I have Kim. All right, Robin. I got two cards real quick. They came out together. The first one is a 9, and it's the crossing, initiation. Spirit is telling you to cross the bridge into the bright white, into the portal. You've got to initiate crossing over. They're prodding you to cross over. So there's something that Spirit wants you to go for. Oh, Haley was on. She did say that's perfect. So Spirit wants you to cross over there. wants you to go through this portal. I don't know if you can see that, but it is definitely a portal of light. And spirit is calling you. And this is a different spirit than Haley and I and Heather and I go after. The second card that came out was Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom, and it's a 7. So with this, Robin, it's saying to trust your ancestral wisdom. They are still partners with you. You're at the top of this beautiful mountain with the gorgeous full moon behind you, and this is red. So this is very, very much like an Aries spark color, and so Spirit wants you to know that you've got this ancestral wisdom, and they're still here as a partner with you. So don't be afraid. Go through that portal. Spirit wants you not to be afraid. So Robin, let us know if that works for you, my dear.
Okay. And I have Kira. Kira, I have the King of Pentacles. Again, gender isn't really that important. Since I'm getting that, we all have divine, feminine, masculine in us. But the King of Pentacles I love how he looks just so laid back. There's not a lot of worry here. He's very determined, has ambition. And it's about enjoying the lessons, the challenges, the failures, the successes, but enjoying all of it. And then where you want to go. But he's so laid back and relaxed about this. He's dreaming. He has the possibility, the King of Pentacles, to dream into existence what he desires, and not with anxiety or he just kind of dreams it. It just comes to him. So the manifesting should be easy and relaxed. Just get clear on what you want, though, and just enjoy all of it. But that's what it feels like, that it's all there possible for you. So no stressing about it. Just be clear what you want and let it manifest into your desires. So hope that makes sense. It's a really good message.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Eva or Ava.
Eva.
So Eva, the card that immediately came out, and they came out together. The first one is that you're dealing with some kind of event that has deception around it. It's not understood. Something is not what it seems. And what comes with it is a discovery of intention of people and partnership, a kindred partnership that you're discovering via this deception. So the card of deception looks like this, but it's an event more than a person. But it is an intention for discovery, something for you to learn. That's an interesting reading. You'll have to let me know if that rings any bells for you. So,
yeah, Eva, if you're still on here, let us know if that makes any sense to you, please. Okay, so I just saw I Am Just a Person Living in a Haunted House over on Steven's channel. Please let us know what your full name or your first name is.
I think she's put down that it's Gail. Is it Gail?
No, that Gail we already did. She's just saying hi to her.
Oh.
Okay, so is that the same Cheryl that was a Facebook user before?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. All right, so I Am Just a Person Living in a Haunted House.
I'm glad, Cheryl, you're enjoying it.
Let us know what your first name is. Cheryl, got you down. And I'm going to be reading for Kim from Our Paranormal World next. I'm not sure if she's still on. Ashley, Paige, Amy, you are oh, it's Rose. It's Rose. Okay, Rose, I got you, dear. Amy, you've got Ashley Page.
Okay.
And Kitty, you have Thela. And then I have Stephen Bange. I don't know if that's how you say your last name. If you're still on here, I'm not sure. If Stephen, if you're still on here, let us know. Hey, Beth. Thank you. Let us know if you want
I lost the name. Who do I have again?
You have Ashley Page.
Ashley. Okay, just flew out of my head.
And
right,
Kitty has Thela and I have Stephen. Okay.
Right.
So Kim from Our Paranormal World, I don't know if you're still on here, but If you guys like paranormal news, but just to listen to her talk, she has the most amazing voice ever. I love to just listen to her talk. I have deep diver, diving into a task, and it's a 10. And that is
Beginnings.
all about, all about beginnings and all about advancement. Advancing into beginnings, deep diver, diving into a task. So Kim, if you're still on here, dive deep, girl. You got this. Don't you, my husband walked in on my reading. Can it be Facebook message to me? Oh, you just did, Eva.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what you said?
Yes.
Can you say it again?
The first card I pulled was deception. But it's an event. Something is deceiving. It's beyond what you're understanding. Not necessarily purposely. It's not feeling as much as the event that you're in is bringing you some kind of deception. But that's because there's a discovery in it, some kind of kindred partnership that is going to spur you forward.
Eva, did you hear it that time, my dear? You're going to have some kind of deceptive event, but you're going to learn something important out of it.
It's about discovery. I think it's actually happening now. Something is understanding. Okay.
Okay,
good.
she got it. All right. Let us know if that means anything to you. Okay, Ashley, you are up with Ashley.
Okay. All right, Ashley. I got the 5 of Pentacles in this card. And this is a little bit about worry about your stability. Possibly finances or health, but there's some worry in there. You can see the girl, she looks a little bit worried. But the good news is that if you can move beyond those limitations, if you can move beyond what's currently in your way, you can unlock that door and move through and just have a better life. But it just feels like you need to kind of evaluate or what am I trying to say? Just really kind of go into and think about what's stressing you out. There needs to be some self realization or what am I trying to think of? Thinking about the things that you might think are lacking, if it's financial or your health wise, but knowing that there's a door. And so doors for me always mean opportunity. So even though that this might be weighing you down right now, if you can not get bogged down in this and lift your head up and think about there are possibilities and these limitations are not going to stop me, you'll see that there's the door, which is the door are new opportunities, a new beginning type of thing. So I hope that resonates with you. So all is not lost. There's a door. You can go through it and change it all. But you kind of got to make peace with it at first. I guess that's kind of to summarize it. Hope that makes sense.
Ashley, let us know if that makes sense, dear.
Thalia, I asked again with the hands which deck, and clearly they want you to understand about the chakras. Because the first one that came up is this 99, which is 18, which is 9, which is the number of just before completion transformation. And this, it's hard to see sometimes, but this is crown chakra. So something is coming in asking you, and remember, forgiveness is about letting it not have power over you. So what forgiveness is letting go of whatever suffering. It's letting you know that it's gone, because the other card that came out was about using your voice, master teacher number, use your voice in this forgiveness to build the harmony. So whatever's coming in for you to let go of suffering, let go of whatever power it has, use your voice to accomplish it. Let me know if that makes sense to you. But they clearly wanted chakra cards. Woohoo!
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have Stephen next, Stephen B, if he's still on here. The next one, Amy, would be Bud Files. They never did say, I don't think, which one of them was on. So just you have Bud Files, and I still don't even know if they're still on.
Okay.
Cheryl, Kitty, you
I'll
have
just read one
Cheryl.
for Bud Files.
There you go. Kitty, you have Cheryl, and then I will have Joy if Joy is still on.
Okay.
All right. So I am reading for Stephen. Stephen, I got a really, really interesting card. It's beautiful. It's got these two little mice, and they're sitting in the top of a mushroom, and one has a king's crown on it, and there's beautiful pink roses, and it's benefactor, grace and generosity, and it's a 3. So I feel what this is saying is this is really good for spring, but I'm feeling like you need to communicate a lot of grace and generosity in the near future. Again, a lot of red in this card. So it looks like you've got a lot to give, but they want you to communicate it. It's in your communication. Communicating with grace and generosity. So, Stephen, if you are still on here, please let us know if that resonated. Hey, Maria.
Yeah, I was going to say.
All right. Okay.
All right, Kelly. Bud Files. So I just asked for Bud Files, like as in the group. So I don't think I'm speaking to Bud.
Right. His name's
or
not
Mr.
Bud.
Files. No. Anyways, I got the 7 of Pentacles for the Bud Files. And this is about taking a pause, but also if you can see all the roots that are down there. So it's about looking at your journey. So what have you planted? What roots have you put down, I guess, if you will? And just go back and think about your journey and think about what you're about to harvest, because there's also the plant that has come up from the earth. So there's some good things coming in for you. So what you're about to harvest, and just think about, I guess, that you're in the right direction, that you're headed in the right direction. So it's just, again, about thinking about what you've done so far in the past. Enjoy that. What have you learned? Reflect on that, because you put down some roots, but then also enjoy the part where, you're starting now to get some of the fruits of your harvest. So it looks like good things are coming, and whatever you're doing is growing, and it's positive, and you're on the right track. So I hope that makes sense, Bud Files. And if you're not here, you can't tell me, but it's okay.
I love it. They're another paranormal group.
Oh,
Yep.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, Cheryl. What's very interesting, you're a quantum deck. This is called Creative Endeavors. Glasses. And this is also about an event. So this is really about something that you're working on, putting together. It feels like it's your spiritual journey on what you want to do. And with it comes friends and colleagues, but also, again, the card of deception. So that's about the discernment. Not everyone who is spiritual is you resonate with, or it's the path you want to be on. So your friends and colleagues are helping you with this creative endeavor, but using discernment is, sometimes we have to give people permission. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. If your gut says, after you've looked at, is this me, a mirror of something of me I want to deal with? But sometimes it's just not. So it feels like this is a great creative endeavor for your higher good. Just use discernment on the friends and colleagues you ask to go along with you. Let me know, Cheryl, if that makes sense.
Nice.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. So I have Joy, if she's still on. And then the next one, Amy, you will have Rose, who is just a person living in a haunted house. And then
Just
Kitty,
the person living in it.
yeah. And then Kitty, you have Beth, and I have Maria.
Okay.
All right, Joy, this resonates with me for you, but if you're still on here, I have Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray, and it's a 9. So that is all spirit telling you to rise above the fray. Have a look at the bigger picture, rise above it. Don't get all bogged down in the minutia. You want to look at the bigger picture, and that's coming straight from spirit. So, Joy, if you're still on here, I hope that
I want a picture of that card. I love that card.
that
Isn't
was
it
a gorgeous
awesome?
card. I know. Here I am shuffling, trying to think about Rose, but I'm so into the card. I'm not. All right, Rose. Sorry about that. I'm putting my attention on you now.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay. I like this card. This is a beautiful card. Starseed. And what it's saying, can you see it?
There. Yeah, right there.
There we go. What lights you up? So I feel like this for you is Rose, is saying you need to do more of it. What is it that makes you feel alive? What is it that that lights you up? And do more of it. So it's about more joy and just, just that joy that just keeps coming to mind. Just more joy in your life. So whatever it is you're doing that is like, rocking your socks, keep doing it. That's what it feels like. It's just that confirmation that whatever it is you're doing that lights you up, just keep doing it. That's what you need to do. So, oh, good.
Teresa, I've got you. I've got you down on the list, Teresa.
So, Beth, your number is 3. So it says 21, which is synthesis. And this is the high heart. This is about the soul and about what you love. And there's a rebirth going on. And though it's difficult for you, accept the unconditional love that's part of this rebirth. And boy, they're pretty loud about that. So you are being reinvented, reevaluated, reconnected, and it's synthesizing in. Just concentrate on the that sacral chakra's unconditional love that is coming from that high heart. Let me know, Beth, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right. So I'll be reading for Maria next, and then Teresa hopped on. So, Amy, you have Teresa.
All right.
All right, Maria, are you ready? Okay, Maria, I have skywriting the fates, and it's a 49. So that would be a 13, which would be a 4. So this is all about your home and your family. Skywriting the fates. So I feel like what they're saying is there's something going on that you're not getting the messages. There's messages like obvious being written in the sky for you, and you're just not seeing it. So, and this has to do with your home and your family. And I don't know if you're having some kind of something going on in your home and your family that you need some answers, but the answers are there. The messages are being sent to you. They're written in the sky, literally from the fates. And so you just need to be aware and to listen to those messages. Maria, let me know if that makes any sense to you. Oh, well, those 4s have been coming up for me lately, and I've never had 4s come up so often. Can't find what I'm missing. She can't find what she's missing. You're getting messages. You're getting messages, Maria.
And 4 is stability. So it's wanting you to stabilize. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I am Teresa, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of that security and stability and that kind of feeling in the air, because I got another Pentacles card, and I have more than just Pentacles in this deck, but this is a 6 of Pentacles for you. I have Teresa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. This is a 6 of Pentacles for you, and it's about two-way abundance. So it's about that give and take, receiving and giving, accepting and offering, learning and teaching. So just it's very much a dual thing. So a two-way of abundance. And so about showing gratitude, and generosity and compassion, and just know that I feel like whenever we give, we also receive, and when we lift others, we are also lifted as well as that. So it's like you're getting double blessings. So when you're giving, you're being blessed, and when you're receiving, you're being blessed. So that's what that feels like. What a great message, and a great time to be able to feel that way. So that's a beautiful message. It's two-way abundance, and so think about how that balance plays out in your life right now. So that's a really nice message.
I like it. Let us
I
know,
do too.
Teresa.
Yeah.
Steven's back. Steven, I'm so confused. Are you so true. Steven was live kind of investigating earlier. So yeah, like an hour and a half from his house. I hope it went well. I'll have to watch the rest of it later. All right.
So I think we should, each of us should pull one card for the other one. So I don't care. I mean,
All right.
so like Amy pull for Stephanie, Stephanie pull
Okay.
for
You,
me, and then I pull for Amy.
Amy. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
That was too complicated for my little brain.
Well,
All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall, Haley's other side.
all right. So Stephanie, what am I getting for you? Oh, that one jumped out. That's interesting. That was an interesting card. I've seen that card once before today. Oh, and that one too. All right. All right, Stephanie. Let me just take a minute here.
While you're doing that, Mark, do you want a card?
Oh, sorry.
Mark, who? No, Mark that just jumped on. Do you want a card? Let us know, Mr. Mark. But whenever you're ready, Amy, you can go ahead. Awesome, Teresa.
All right, Stephanie, I got the Two of Swords.
I want some swords.
Okay.
That's the second time you got that card today.
I know, I got the Two of Swords, but it kind of feels like it's at options and crossroads. And what I said about this earlier, I think still applies, because I got this for Vibe of the Week, I think, didn't I?
Yes.
And it talks about that even though she has a blindfold on, she knows where she's going. So don't get caught up in that you don't have all the answers right now, because they're there and you're being guided, but you just can't see them. So these right here, the crows are just your fears or your uncertainty because you can't see it all. And I know this because I know you want those answers like yesterday. And you just don't have them yet because you got the blindfold on. But that doesn't mean they're not coming, because the card that came with it is the High Priestess. And I love the High Priestess because look at, these are the answers. This is what you're looking for. And it's
I swear you got those two together for Vibe of the Week.
I think I did. So it's just restating this for you. It's all coming to you. So don't even swat those stupid crows away, because you don't need to. Because this is you. These are the answers. Might not have them yet, but you'll have the right ones soon.
Awesome. Okay, I like it. That resonates a lot. Amy, I'm going to have you go ahead and get working on Mark, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. Mark.
Okay.
All right. So I got a card for Miss Kitty. And I mean, I think I've gotten this card for you before, Kitty. But it's the Jeweled Web Connectivity, and it's a 5. Jeweled Web Connectivity. 5. And so you've got the connections to be able to have more fun. You've got the connections. What I'm getting is you've got the connections in your networking to be able to do what you need to do in your professional life, if you will, and your spiritual life, that's going to then allow you to be like, and be able to have more fun.
Yay!
Yeah, you.
All right. Miss Amy.
Her name's Amy.
I was
Yeah,
going to call
I'm only a partner at Intuition of the Soul, but that's
I was
right.
going to call her Miss Purple Martin. I was going to, you know.
Oh no, don't say that. You know why? Purple Martin, that's my dad.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I was going to.
My dad just spoke through you.
Yeah, Purple Martin. An interesting compassion was the card that came forward. And of course, 13-4. There's that stability. But what also came with it is listen to your truths. Follow that gut. And we've been talking about when she gets the thing that maybe this spirit isn't really it's not a lady wearing a big hat and oddly dressed in a store, you know, and because they're finding you because you have the compassion. So, you know, listen to the gut because this is purple. This is the crown. They are talking to you too.
And that message when you said Purple Martin, that's what my dad always calls me. So that was a message from him too. So thank you. Yes, I get that. Love it. All right. I love that. I'm just smiling now because that was a good message and that was my dad. So anyways, I got Mark from
Ghost Adventures of Cornwall.
All right, Mark. The first card I got for you was the Four of Wands. Okay. Now, this is celebration, and they're celebrating. And they're celebrating their connectedness to their community. So if you're in the ghost hunter stuff, which I think you might be, then good. This is a celebration. I was guessing, but you know, not really. Anyway, so there's a celebration and you're devoted to your connectedness to your community. So there's a celebration going on. Things that you are doing maybe are getting exciting or going well or bringing forth other opportunities for you that are really going to even make you more joyous about it. So that just feels like really good things coming in. And then to confirm that, you got the wheel. And the wheel is, I mean, man, the wheel is everything. The wheel is lucky. The wheel is about, what do I want to say? Change a cycle, but it's a good. It's like, I like to think of it like the wheel of fortune. Like they're on the top right there. And look at this girl. She is so confident. She's even got lucky dice on, which I love that because the wheel, it feels like the wheel of fortune, like lucky. But she's standing on one foot. So she's like, man, I got it all. And she doesn't even seem nervous about it. Because it's like, look I am celebrating that I got the wheel. I've got it. I've got it all. So I'm celebrating this. So those are really good cards. I feel like really good things are coming and you're going to celebrate within your community because just something really special is going to happen with that wheel. It really feels like it. So hope that resonates.
Stephanie, Jackie jumped on. Do you want to pull a card for her?
Did I miss her?
No, she jumped on mine. It just said she's watching, so she didn't say anything. So, Jackie, we're pulling a card from you. Unless you don't want us to, then let us know that. If not,
yes.
Is this Jackie?
Yes, Jackie B.
Okay. Mark, I saw, so just to say something about that, I saw him post something on YouTube about a TV program or something. I'm not sure. Some kind of production. So, wow, if that's what
that's a nice message. Yeah,
that's a nice message.
Wow,
So,
nice confirmation.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Jackie, let me see what we get for Jackie. Oh, I love this one. It's the caterpillar. Caterpillar. Opportunity. Look how beautiful that caterpillar. It's all this beautiful spring colors and vibrancy and coming alive. So there's opportunities, Jackie, that you are going to be having here soon. And it's a 4. So, that's a lot about stability and security, but also within your home too, within your home and your family. So I feel like, yeah, life is going to be really good for you if it's not already. And what's interesting, I don't know if I'm blurry or not. I can't tell because I look good on my end, but these are like parts of the caterpillar, but they're cat eyes too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I love this card. So, Jackie, let us know if that resonates. And you know what? She teaches about generational healing, and that's all about family.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Very good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, Jackie.
That is
You've got a
good.
lot of opportunity coming up for that one.
Mhm.
All right.
And
So
look at the transformation a caterpillar goes through, like an actual caterpillar. So
Yes.
yeah, beautiful.
so I have a challenge for you two ladies. Bus under.
Oh, great.
Um, here we go. No, I thought what we should do for the energy of this new astrological year is very quickly, each of us think for a minute, pull a card, and say what we think it means for the year.
For everybody?
Yeah, just for general information.
Just
Yeah.
for general year.
So think.
I'm told to use the magic one.
I was told to get a different deck.
Me too.
I love mine.
You got yours? Okay, well go ahead, start, because I'm fiddly farting around here.
So it's 36, which is 9, which is, and the card is higher education. And that's really the vibe of this year. Higher spiritual, higher plane, higher ethics calling. And it's a 9, and 9, of course, is the transformation. It's a very galactic number. And there's a lot of galactic indicators, whether you believe them or not, that there are. That's why spirit, when we talk to the paranormal community, is coming forth. There's a lot more energy for this higher education beyond what we know. So our understanding of humanness is going to change this year. There's mine for the year.
All right, and I'm going to follow up right behind you, Kitty, because I got orange 24, connection and attunement.
Ooh, I love that card.
This kind of feels like the same thing, like connect in. It is all available to you. Look at those beautiful, that orange, that yellow, that blue. We're talking, that solar plexus, this is kind of almost, you could say, this color where my finger's at is almost the crown color. But just attune that and connection. So again, it's that connection with that higher power that's coming in, but you need to be attuned to it. So that's about the learning that Kitty was just talking about too. So this year you're going to be tuned up and you're going to be connected. So it's time for a tune-up. You know what? Your body's going to go through a tune-up, and then you're going to be connected into all that power and all that source energy. So wow, I love that. What a year. Ooh,
Tuned in, tapped in, turned on.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you just stepped right in that one because my card, let love grow. So I don't know, this is my brand new deck and I've only done a few readings with it, but it's called Magic of You Oracle, and Kitty just got them too. And what I love about this, what I really should do is look up the ritual for this. It has rituals for each card. So this one's interesting. It's called Lavaria, and it's a 14 or a 5, and let love grow. But the man has this skull in a crystal ball, And the woman is in his clasp, like in his embrace, and it's let love grow. But it's a 5. What have we been talking about? Having fun, right? Having fun, being creative. So I just got it. Being creative. It's not letting love grow as a couple. It's letting love grow creatively as a universe. We have to start loving each other in order for us to have fun. We have to stop this bullshit and we need to love each other. Because,
Yes.
Amy, you said it earlier, what you give, you get.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean to preach, but the more love you give, the more love you're going to get. So be more creative in what it is that you're trying to emit in love. Right?
Love that. Love that.
Mic drop, card drop.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's for the
Houston
year.
out.
That's for the year, people. Love each other and yourself.
We need that. We need
Lavaria
that.
is like malaria, only in love. That kind of high fever, higher learning. You know, that's a power stance in yoga. This is that unconditional love that is. That was pretty much the cards across the board, ladies, weren't they?
Yeah. And we're hungry for that kind of connection with each other and with spirit. That, you know, whether people know it or not, there's that need out there because we've been so isolated for so long that we want that. So just even kindness and kind words and things like that can make a huge difference because we need that love in so many ways. But wow. That's how we end this. We preach.
Wait, let me look up what the let's just see. There's a ritual. But one more thing.
One more thing.
There's a ritual. So let's see what the ritual is.
All right.
All right. So because we're witches over here, you know.
Oh, we are?
We are?
That was something else you guys didn't tell me.
Okay. All right. So it says, with this card, your ritual is vines of love. To seal love's commitment, you will need an old wind-up clock and vines of ivy or jasmine. Indeed, any supple vine plant wound around the clock while contemplating love's unconditional expression will allow the love to stay. The vines can also be bound around a framed photo of the beloved. This is a love spell.
Oh.
Manifestation and will bind the person to you for as long as the vines are green.
Oh. So anybody, well, that does kind of sound like somebody's wants to conjure up some love.
Make use of this time and allow healthy love to flourish. When the vines darken, unwind them with the statement, let this love grow. This ritual of love can be repeated.
Okay. I think I'll put mine around a crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, the world crystal, something. Yeah.
Wrap it around the world.
Yeah. So I don't think this has to be about, again, it doesn't have to be about that one person. It could be about the world. Let's wrap vines around the world.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I like it. All right.
Get Mother Earth to help you.
That's right. So if anybody wants to learn more about our amazing class where you can learn more about all of this stuff, please be ready to watch our testimonial video and come and ask us more questions about it because we would love to have you with us.
And of course, as always on Intuition of the Soul, please join us for our free programs, Spirit Communication on Tuesday night, Vibe of the Week, our book club. This week we're meeting on Thursday for, I'm going to say it again, A Spiritual How-To by Sandra Pelly. Of course, Get Spooky Society for your paranormal. The video that came out today is awesome. You have to play it and share it. It is wild.
Thank
wild.
you.
And Stephanie got a message at Spirit Communication that showed up in her paranormal investigation.
That's right.
You know,
That is
That
right.
was so mind blowing.
Yep.
Right.
And that's
We
in part.
thought that when you got that message, I was
Yeah.
in there with you. We thought that, but then it
Yep.
kind of
And
feel like
it's
sometimes it goes. But that's the thing about messages too. Just for the people that are watching here, sometimes they might not completely resonate with you. But what Kitty says is pin it somewhere, because then when something, an event, an occurrence, something comes to your awareness, you go, that's what they were talking about. And that's exactly what happened to Stephanie. She got this message. She thought, oh, that would be really cool. And then, a week or so later, 2 weeks later, something happens, which you got to watch her, Get Spooky Society video. And that's what they were talking about. So
Yep.
I love it.
And that one is actually next week. Today was part
Oh,
1. And
okay.
part 2 is when the actual real evidence and message happens.
Okay.
So we didn't blow it. So make sure you come to know what it is, because it's pretty cool. She got the message about some special validation, and she got it. So
Oh, yeah. So you'll have to watch part 2, and then you'll all go, oh my gosh. So
Yep.
cool.
it is great messages for the first day of spring. I saw Joanne jump on. So Joanne, I'm going to steal your cards for 1 minute, and you get 13. Focus, my friend. Another 4. 4s and 1s tonight. There's your message. You've got a focus that is coming forth. And if you have a chance, if you haven't seen it, this today is that Jupiter and Mercury alignment in Pisces that helps push this Aries spark. This next 9 days, folks, pay attention to what new things are coming up, because that's some of the messages from on. And then again, April 12th. We should come on April 12th. We definitely should.
Yes.
You'll be on the road, Amy, but you can join us.
I'll be on the road. Yeah, I'll just be like, oh. I'll be like this, I'll be showing the card.
No. So,
I'm joking.
so
All right. Well, Happy New Year, everyone.
happy astrological New Year, everyone. Thank you for coming. Aloha.
Okay,
oi.
Gail, good. Email me, please, dear. All right. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Have a great
All right.
rest of your evening.
All right.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.